Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are fine at home, right? This is your new English teacher Neha Jadhav here, and today I will teach you English Literatures Standard 7 Unit 1 3 questions written by Leo Tolstoy. Okay, so we will learn today all about 3 questions. This is the first unit from our English literature book. So let's learn. 3 questions. Let's read and understand. The thought came to a certain king that he would never fail if he knew 3 things. These 3 things were: what is the right time to begin something, which people should he listen to, what is the most important thing for him to do. In this paragraph, we have seen that king seeking for the answer of 3 questions. He arose 3 questions. What are they? Please remind these 3 questions. First one, he had a question like, what is the right time to begin something? Whether he should do today or tomorrow. When? So what is the right time to do something new? And second question is, which people should he listen to, or which people should he need it the most in the life? And the third question was, what is the most important thing for him to do? Whether he do this, do that, which is the most important thing he has to do? So these 3 questions he had, and he want answer. He said, if I will get the answer, then I will never fail in my life. The king therefore sent messengers. Messenger means in villages in ancient time, many years ago, there were messengers to give or to pass the message to the villagers and to the others. As we have now WhatsApp, messengers, phone, okay? So we have these messengers nowadays, but in king's time they have a people who generally send this message to the people. So he sent his messengers throughout kingdom, promising a large sum of money to anyone who would answer these 3 questions. Now king sent messenger to the kingdom, and this messenger proclaimed that, hello, if you will ready to give the answer and you will able to give this answer of 3 questions, then king will give you lots of money. Large sum of money means lots of money. Many wise men came to the kingdom, but they all answered his questions differently. Yes, many wise people. Wise people means knowledgeable people, aged people, those who have intellectual power. Those people come to the kingdom, but all the wise men gave different answers. In reply to the first question, yes, here it means, what is the first question? Yes, the first question is, the king thinks, what is the right time to begin something? So for that question, these all people give answer like, some said, the king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly. Only in this way, they said, only in this way could he do everything at its proper time? Now one man said that, yes, I have an answer of this question. Only the right timetable, and if he strictly follow it, then and then he can do anything whatever he wants to do. But other have problem with the answer. They said, is it okay to maintain this timetable properly? No, we can't do that. Others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. Yes, it's true. There is no certain time to doing something good. Is it possible that we decided in the future what will happen? No. So other proclaim against this answer. The king should notice all that was going on, and what's going on in the kingdom. King notice all the things, avoid foolish pleasure, and always do whatever seems necessary at that time. And the third person says, you know what, according to me, what king should do? He should avoid all the unnecessary things in his life, and he only focus on necessary things. Whatever the time he has to use that time to do some useful things and not for unnecessary things. Yet others said that the king needed a council of wise men who would help him act as a proper time. Other person says, no, you all are wrong. According to me, I think king need a council. Yes, a counselor person. So he would help the king in a bad condition. Okay, that he in this time you have to do this or not to do this. But again some other have a question for this answer. Then they said this was because one man would find it impossible to decide correctly without help from other. The right time for every action means that person also declared that why he has to choose the counselor, because sometimes one person don't have all the knowledge about all the things. So whenever king doesn't know anything, that time counselor helps king. But other people has problem with this. What they replied in this answer? But then others said that there were some things which could be urgent. Think about it. Sometime it's very urgent, and if counselor will not be there, then what happened? Yeah, that is also true. Then there, of course, king has to decide. So this thing could not wait for the decision of a council. So of course king should not wait for the decision of council, that council comes and give a decision and I will take this decision. No, it's very late, it's too late. So that's not the correct answer. In order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future. The other says, you know what, according to me, if we want to do something in the right time, then we must know the future. Yes. Can we know our future? No. But magician knows, no, they know generally the future. Actually, we also don't know they know the future. But according to other wise person, he said, yes, we must know the future, and only magician could do that. The king therefore would have to go to magician. So another wise person said, I think king needs to go to the magician and to ask that tell me my future, and I will take the right decision for the right time in their answer to the second question. Now here comes the second question's answer. But bachcho, have you children, have you understand all those answer of the first question? Let's revise that. Okay, what was the first question? Yes, king had the first question is what is the right time to do the right thing. Okay, how to begin some things at the right time. So here we have answer like, of course he must prepare timetable, he must prepare timetable and strictly follow it. Other says no, he must have a counselor. Yes, council and counselors. And others say no, he must go to the magician so that he will come to know his future and will take a right decision and begin something new. So here for the first question, king got different answer. Let's see for the second question how kind of answer will be there. Ready? In their answers to the second question, some said that the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Others said the priest. Someone says, first of all, we must know what is the second question. Yes, king had a second question like, what people he has to listen. Yes, what people he has to listen. Then for this, someone said he must listen the counselor. Another said no, he should listen priest. Priest means na, a good saint who worked in the church, like in mandir, in temple we have pujaris, pandit. So in church generally we have priest, and they are generally wise. They gave good advice. So other says he must go to the priest. A few other chose the doctors, and others says no, he should trust on doctors. He should listen doctor and not to the counselor and not to the priest. And yet others says, and here again other what say, they says that his soldiers were the most necessary. And again other says no, he should listen to the soldiers. So here for the second question he got many answers. Like other says he must trust on the people like counselor, other said to the priest, other said to the doctor, other said to the soldiers. Here again have a plenty of answer for the second question. Let's see the third question. So here children, you must know what is the third question. Yes, do you understand now? Remember it? Yeah, what is that? That what thing he has to do, whether this, whether that. So here we have some experts' advice. Let's see. Some said science. He has to do science. Other chose fighting. Other says no science. Fighting is good for the king. Yet other says religious worship is the best thing to king to do. Now for the third question, again have three answers. Someone says science is the good thing to do for the king. Someone says fighting is the good thing to do for the kings. Someone says religious worship. Religious worship means like we have various religion, right? Hindu, Muslim, and even at the time of king they have people, okay, in the kingdom. So how to serve the duty to the people, that is religious worship. So others says yes, king has to do a great duty for the religious worship. As the answer to his questions were so different. Yeah, we have seen for these three we have lots of answer here. So as the answers to his questions were so different, the king was not satisfied. Satisfied means king was not content, not happy with those all answer, and gave no reward. Reward means when you do something good, then you get reward, like award, money. So here he proclaimed and he promised that if anyone ready to give answer or able to give answer, then I will give you some of the money. So here he didn't give anything to anyone because he was not happy with the answer. Now what happened? Let's see. Instead, he decided to seek the advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. Yes, he didn't like all those answers from the wise man, but what he thinks that I should go to the hermit and take my answer from that man. What is the meaning of hermit? You can see here. Hermit means a person who lives alone and leads a simple life. Means a person who generally lives alone and having knowledge and doing hard work all the day. He is busy in his own work. So that's called a hermit. So in the kingdom there is one very well known hermit, and king went to meet that hermit. Let's see what happened next. The hermit lived in wood which he never left. Once there were hermit and he was living in the wood. Wood means not the wood like the material, but here wood means jungle. Okay, so hermit lived in the jungle which he never left. He never left that jungle. Since many years he has been living there. He saw no one but simple people, and so the king put on ordinary clothes. Now hermit lived in the jungle since many years, so he showed no one like a king and very rich person. He just met like simple people like us. Okay, so when king went to meet that hermit, he wear ordinary clothes. Ordinary means very simple clothes like we wear. Generally you can see king wear crown, very big robe, ornaments, and weapons, and like this it's look like that he is a king. But here kings went to meet this hermit in a simple way. Yes, before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. Now in jungle, when he reached to the hermit's hut, before that he told his soldiers that go from here. I will go alone over there. So he will not aware about me that I am a king. Let's see what happened next. As the king came near the hermit's hut, he saw a hermit digging the ground in front of his hut. Here, word digging were there, right? What is the meaning of digging? You can see, generally with the help of spade or other tools, we can dig the land. So when king came to the hut, he saw that hermit was digging the land. He greeted the king and continued digging. Greeted means when someone comes to your home like guest, your madam, even every morning in the school you greet your ma'am, na? Good morning ma'am, welcome, like this. So here hermit also greeted king and he continued digging. The hermit was old and weak. He was very old and very weak, and as he walked he breathed heavily. Breathed heavily means he was walking very hard work and he was not very healthy or strengthened. He was old and weak, so he breathes very rapidly and heartily as he was tired and fatigued. Fatigue means also tired. Okay, now let's see what happened. The king went up to the hermit and said, now king finally went up to hermit and he said, I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer 3 questions. Now we already know those 3 questions, right? So here again king told all these things, all those 3 questions to hermit, like how can I learn to do the right thing at the right time. First question he revealed to the hermit. Now that we already know, okay, what is the first question, that what is the right time to do something, what are the people I need most. And second one he asked that what people I need most in my life and what affairs are the most important. And the third one is that what affairs means what are the things which I can do and those are the most important in my life. So these 3 questions he asked to the hermit. The hermit listened to the king, but did not speak. Now hermit listened to the king, but he didn't give us any answer. He even didn't use a single word. He went on digging. He again doing digging and digging. You are tired, said the king. Let me take the spade and walk in your place. Now king offered offered the help to the hermit. He said, I think you are tired now, right? Please give me your spade. Spade means some kind of a tool like this. You can see here is the spade. Yes, with the use of spade we can digging. So here you can see king is asking for the offering to the hermits the help. Now he offer help to hermit that I will do this work, don't worry. Thanks, said the hermit. Hermit replied that thank you, man. Giving the king his spade, he gave spade to the king. Then he sat down on the ground. When the king had dug 2 beds, he stopped and repeated his question. Yes, now he dig only 2 beds, and again he repeated all those 3 questions. You don't know those 3 questions? Yes. Again he asked this question to the hermit that give me answer of this question like that. The hermit gave no answer, but this time also hermit gave no answer, only stood up, stretching out his hand for the spade and said, now you rest and let me walk. Stretching. Stretching means when you want something, you stretch your hand like you want something from your mom and from your friend, then you stretch now. So like this he stretched his hand and he said, now you rest, I will do my work. Let me do my work, please. But the king did not give him the spade and continued to dig. But king didn't give the spade, he continued to dig. 1 hour passed, then another. The sun went down behind the tree. Now many hours has passed, and even it was evening time. And at last the king stuck the spade into the ground and said, and at last king was angry and he stuck the spade into the ground and he said, I came to you, wise man, for an answer to my questions. If you can give me no answer, tell me, so I will return home. Now king angrily said this to the hermit that I am here just because of seeking the answer of my 3 questions. Please clear me. If you are not going to give me answer, then I will return to home. Now hermit said something. What he said? He said, here come someone running. Please come here, come here. Someone is there. Someone is running over there. The king turned round and saw a bearded man running towards them. Now king turned around that who is there, who is running, and he saw a bearded man. Bearded man means beard means you have seen the beard and most of your father, your brother, even generally man has, right? So here he showed the person who is wounded. Let's see what happened. His hands were pressed against his stomach. He was pressing his stomach, from which blood was flowing. Here we can imagine that man who was pressed his stomach, I think he was very deeply wounded and he was full of blood, and the blood was flowing also. When he reached the king, he fainted and fell to the ground. When he reached to the king, he finally fell down as he was very wounded and weak. The king and the hermit removed the man's clothing and found a large wound in his stomach. Now king and hermit helped that man, and they removed the man's clothes, and what they found? They found that that man is not in good condition. He was wound in his stomach. In his stomach, someone has attacked or something happened. The king washed and covered it with his handkerchief. Now king do dressing on his stomach. As you know, dressing means we can dressing our wounded parts at the hospital too, even in the house as a first aid. So for as a first aid, what he did, king tried to cover his stomach with handkerchief, but the blood would not stop flowing. But even though to cover the handkerchief, blood was not stopped to flow. The king redressed the wound until at last the bleeding stopped. Now, king again redressed the wound, and he did that things until at last the bleeding stopped, and finally he wins because he did all those first aid things to stop the flowing blood. The man felt better and asked for something to drink. That thirsty man asked for drink, and now he felt better. The king brought fresh water and gave to him. Now king brought means brings past tense. He brought fresh water from river or something else, somewhere else, and gave to that man. By this time the sun had set and the air was cool. As it was evening time, so sun set and air was also cool. The king, with the hermit's help, carried the wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. Both hermit and king helped that man, and they took that person to the hut and laid him down on the bed. The man closed his eyes and lay quiet. The man closed his eyes. He was very quiet. He was not speaking at all. The king, tired by his walk and the work he had done. Now king also became tired as he walked too much to reached to the hut of hermit, and even he had done lots of work on that day, digging work, help that man. So he also lay down on the floor and slept through the night. When he awoke, it was several minutes before he could remember. When he awoke, what happened? Let's see. Where he was, or who the strange bearded man lying on the bed was, he saw that, oh, I and that man was lying on the bed. Forgive me, said the bearded man in a weak voice, when he saw that the king was awake. Now, children, you can see here one thing. Forgive me means please pardon me, please sorry, please pardon me, said that bearded man. Why he said this? Because he knew that this ordinary person is no one but king itself. So when he awake, he says sorry to the king. I do not know you and have nothing to forgive you for, king said. Now, of course, king is in the hermit's house, so kings never want to relieve his original identity. So what he said? No, I'm sorry. For what I should give you pardon? For what I should forgive you? I don't know who are you, okay? You do not know me, but I know you. That person, that wounded person said, no, you don't know me, but you know what? I know you. Who are you? I am that enemy of yours who swore revenge on you because you put my brother to death and seized my property. Do you know who am I? You don't know, but you know what? Who am I? I am your enemy. Enemy means you know now. Generally, in the ancient time, king had lots of enemies. So he said, I am one of your enemy who try to take revenge. Revenge means sometime someone doing very bad to you, then you again, provoke yourself and you also try to do something bad with that person. That's called a revenge. So here he said, I'm your enemy and I want to take revenge because you put my brother in death. You killed my brother and you seized all my property. I knew you had gone alone to see that hermit. I know that I knew it already that yes, you are going to the hermit's house to find answer of the question. And I made up my mind. Made up my mind means he made a plan to kill you on your way home. That enemy of this enemy means who? Yes, that wounded man to whom this king saved. He declared this that yes, I made a plan to kill you. When you will go to home, I thought that way home I will kill you. But the day passed and you did not return. But whole day passed and you didn't return. So I left my hiding place and I came upon your bodyguard who recognized me and wounded me. So I left my place and I come upon. So what happened? Your bodyguards who recognized means who already know me that who am I, and they recognized me, they find me that yeah, I am your enemy, and they wounded me. I escaped from him, but I should have died if you had not dressed my wound. I escaped. Escaped means sometime some jailer, we can say jailer escaped from the jail, and sometime we escaped from the class, and sometime from some people from the house. So he somehow managed to escape from that those bodyguards, and he said thanks to the king as he dressed his wound. I wish to kill you and you have saved my life. Oh my God, he felt regret. He felt very sorry that I was ready to kill you. I made plan. I wish to kill you, but you know what happened? You saved my life. Now, if I live, I will serve you as your most faithful servant and will order my sons to do the same. Please forgive me, forgive me. Here again, this enemy asked for the pardon. He said, forgive me. From today, from now onwards, I'm ready to be your servant and serve you. Serve you means to do all this my duty all my life to you, and I will teach these things to my son also, and we will help you and we will order our and we will serve our duty to you. The king was very happy to have made peace with his enemy so easily and to have won him over as a friend. Now kings become very happy. Why he become very happy? Because very easily he wins his enemy's heart. Yes, you know what? Enemies are always enemies. We never become a friends. Once we have enemy, how can we be the friends? But if we are a good person, we can be friends. So like king was very happy because he very easily make a friend of his enemy and also wins the heart of that person. He not only forgave him but said he would send his servants and his own doctor to look after him, and he promised to give back the man his property. Now, what king said to the wounded person, to his enemy, that I am giving you doctor service, even your property, and please don't be my servant. I don't want you. And very happily, king gave all the things to the enemy. Now, children, for this session, this much only. I will tell you the rest part in next session. Till then, stay home, stay safe, learn well. Thank you.